Thank you for joining us. I'm Suzanne Anderson, a counselor at Restorative Community Counseling, and with me is Anna Hamilton, a counselor at Alliance. We want to introduce you to Unstuck and On Target, a group for teens. At the moment, we're focusing on middle schoolers from the ages of 12 to 14 years.
Why are we running this group? Well, Suzanne and I have both been working in Singapore with teens for many, many years now, and we've noticed an increased need to support them navigate the ever-expanding challenges that they're facing. They're having academic pressure from their parents and their schools. There's a paradox that comes with privilege, and 24 hours access to technology and social media, and the damage that this can do to our teens. So Unstuck and On Target, the program teaches our teens 4 main skill areas: mindfulness, distress tolerance, emotional regulation, and interpersonal effectiveness.
So we start off with mindfulness. Many of us feel like the term might be overused, and so we break it down, and in fact we don't even use the word mindfulness. We teach them to stop multitasking, to focus on one thing at a time, to focus on one thing that's in the present moment, and to use their 5 senses or movement as their focus.
Then we teach them distress tolerance. This is a series of skills that are outlined with acronyms to help our teens survive emotional crises without making them worse. The 2 main elements of this skill are distraction and self-soothing. In other words, we want them to calm down in the most effective way possible.
So once they've survived the emotional crisis through distress tolerance, we want them to learn more about their emotions. We teach them to name their emotions. We teach them to understand that all emotions have a purpose to get what we need from other people or to take care of ourselves. We teach them how to use those emotions when they're helpful and relevant, and we teach them how to change their emotions when they're not helpful but still overwhelming. We teach these skills again through a series of acronyms that make it easy to remember when the class is over.
The last skill we teach them is interpersonal effectiveness. We notice that teens push people away. They run into their rooms, they sulk, they lose their tempers, and perhaps this is because they actually don't know how to manage the complexity of relationships. Adolescence is the perfect time to learn these skills and practice them and build mastery, because social skills are something we need for life.
So the group is structured to be a small group of 6 teens. We meet for 2 hours over a 6-week time period. The teens are each given a workbook that they use in the course, and then they take home when it's done. We give them skills cards, which they use to practice their homework. Yes, we do ask them to do homework, practice the skills, and to come back and to talk to us about what has been successful and what they found challenging. Each week we teach them mindfulness skills, and we teach them the other skills that they are learning. At the last week, we invite parents to come, and the teens talk to them and teach the parents the skills that they've found most useful and effective.
So we hope you found this information useful. If it's relevant for you, if you have a middle school child, please reach out to Alliance Counselling, and we'll be happy to give you some more information. So thanks for listening.